Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Welcome back to the Largely Garbage Podcast. It is our 5th episode. Super, super exciting stuff. I'm here with my co-host, RJ.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, hey, everybody settle down. Everybody settle down. We got some stuff to get through. This is a little less organized of an episode because we scrapped a topic last minute and decided to go with a different one. So I've got a couple Reddit stories. But first off, our topic today is at your big age. Basically just kind of shaming people for not acting their fucking age. Act your age, mama, not your shoe size.
Please.
What is an antic or behavior that people should not be doing at a specific age? What have you got?
Asking people, where's my hug?
That should stop. That should stop after you're like 12. Because if you walk into high school with that, come on.
Where's my hug? Yeah, what? What are you talking?
Where's my hug? In the jar, in the garbage can. All right, in the garbage can.
Saying what women should do as a man.
Pass. I mean, if you're a teenager and you have that mindset, you'll learn eventually, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
So, but like if you're in your 20s or 30s and you're still...
That's what I'm talking about, like around our age.
Yeah, okay, so all of these are generally like 25 to 30.
Right.
Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, I think if you're... Honestly, if you're just not minding your own fucking business at this age... We've talked about it before. Mind your fucking business, guys.
Yeah, mind your business.
If you're not minding your business,
safest thing to do.
Safest thing to do. Mind your fucking business.
You want to protect yourself? Mind your business.
Mind your business.
Boom.
Yeah. If you got a problem with something that I'm doing, wearing, saying, whatever, don't look. That's like if you have a problem with what I say on this podcast, don't listen, or skip that part, or whatever. Fuck you. No, don't fuck you. If you're listening to the podcast, whether you like it or not, it's appreciated, and we love you.
We do.
Whether you like it or not, the listen helps us, whatever. All that stuff. It's very appreciated, but if you don't like it, you don't have to listen to it.
This one's for you guys. We love you.
Go fuck yourself, actually, if you don't like it.
That's true. We're having fun here.
Anyways,
yeah, getting upset when someone doesn't want to talk to you.
For sure, like getting upset. Like if you get upset when you get rejected,
right?
That's a big one. Like that's a huge. At your big age, you're not just moving on to the next one.
Right. Just why are you still messaging her? She doesn't want you. She said no.
Right.
Why are you still trying? What's going on?
Like, I have a boyfriend, or I'm waiting for somebody, or just not seeing hints. I think is the
right,
because a lot of women. I'm not saying, all of them, but reject in a more subtle manner to where grown men should get the hint, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But once they don't get that hint, definitely be more direct. But like, if they're just like, I'm waiting for somebody, or like, I'm fine. I'm okay. Like, or they're asking questions. You're being very short. That is a form of rejection. You should just move on. She's not interested.
She's not interested.
You should be, but at this age, you should be able to tell when somebody doesn't want to talk to you.
I think so.
Yeah.
Unless you don't go out. I don't know. Go out.
Go out. Get rejected. It helps. It works.
Get rejected.
It builds. It doesn't tear your ego. It actually builds it because you're gonna be able to be like, oh, she's not into me. She might be. That girl over there.
I'll teach you a technique. Okay, this is a special technique. You turn around and you walk away.
Right.
That's it. Yeah. Boom. Forget it happened. It didn't happen. Sure. Move on.
Didn't happen.
Fine.
It's fine. Yeah, that not being able to handle rejection is a huge one. Like, because I see it all the time.
Right.
Also, if you're my one that I really grabbed was like, if you're arguing in a comment section and like but like arguing in a comment section with just pure emotion, Like, no facts or nothing, and you're just sitting there being like, well, you're a bitch. Like, shit like that. Airing out, like, basically, like, airing out your laundry on Facebook and shit. That's high school shit.
Yeah.
Like, I see a bunch of grown people talking shit about people on Facebook. I'm like, this is like high school cyberbullying shit you're doing. What are we doing?
Like their own families too. It's weird.
Yeah, like my bitch ass cousin. What?
Like what?
What are you talking about right now, dude? Like that's the one that I grabbed is the comment section junkies or the Facebook, people who are airing out their dirty laundry on Facebook. That shit. I mean, don't stop doing it because I eat that shit up. But you shouldn't be doing it.
Right.
I read it to its completion, all the comments, because I find it very entertaining.
You have too much time.
It's funny.
Okay.
I think it's very funny. If you're talking shit about your baby daddy on Facebook, I'm in there. I'll even put a comment. And be
that
like,
is pretty funny.
Yeah, I'll put a comment. He ain't shit, bitch. You should move on. Like fucking.
Damn. Instigator.
I am an instigator. I'm an instigator.
Crazy.
I don't even. I like, and sometimes I'll play devil's advocate just to see if I can get a rise out of them too. Be like, well, what did you do? Like.
That's actually really good.
What did you do to deserve that?
You're a manipulator. You're sick.
Not if somebody's being abused or anything like that, but if they're just in an argument or something and they're airing it out on Facebook and be like, well, what did you say to make him say that? Like,
let's get to the root of it.
Yeah, and I don't even care. I don't care what the outcome is. I just want to instigate. Yeah, that's just pure fun for me. I don't care what she says or what he even said or anything like that. I just want this person to get upset. I like it. It's fun.
I don't know. We're gonna have to give that one a. I don't know. That's a quack, bro. Yeah, that's a
whatever.
Quack.
Whatever. But okay, so today, I have a couple stories. 2 of which my sister sent me. Shout out, Grace. And they actually had to do with our last topic, but they do fit into this one at your big age. Our last topic was going to be something about sibling rivalry, but then we realized that we never really had sibling rivalries. So, yeah. And then all the stories that I was grabbing seemed a bit more like parenting advice because they were people with children that are siblings, and neither of us are qualified to give parenting advice whatsoever. Especially if it's about sibling rivalries, because you have very good relationships with all your sisters. I have very good relationships with all my sisters, and all of our group of friends that we've called our siblings for a long time we've never really butted heads like that. So It's like we're not talking about that. But at your big age is a little more broad, and it gave us a little more opportunity. So without further ado, let's get right into the Reddits. This comes from my sister, and this actually comes from the 2 Hot Take subreddit, another podcast led by Morgan and Justin. Fantastic. I listen to them at work all the time. So this one is an Am I the Asshole? And it's actually asking for advice. I haven't read these. I've only really read the titles, so big surprises coming. So unfortunately, I will not be able to give any trigger warnings or anything like that. So just stay strapped in, boys and girls. So, first one coming from the 2 Hot Takes subreddit. Am I the asshole for refusing to replace my brother's stolen property? My, 21 female, brother, 25 male, is upset I won't offer to pay for his wallet and firearm that got stolen out of my unlocked car. Your car's unlocked at your big age?
Yeah, for real.
I can't say much. Michaela has to constantly remind me to lock my car. But
well, if you're hearing this, please don't rob him.
Don't rob me. I have a firearm. Well, unless it's in my car, like this guy. So, continuing. My brother has been living with me, rent and bill-free, for about 1.5 years. I live in a fairly crime-ridden area, and sometimes it's easier and cheaper to leave my car unlocked than to constantly replace windows. Oh, okay, I see. I was like, why was it cheaper to leave your car unlocked? Okay, but I don't keep any valuables in my car because of this. Recently, my car was broken into for the 3rd time since my brother's been living with me. It's very well known between my brother and me, that I don't always lock my car. He made fun of me. He made fun of and complained about it often before this even took place. He left his wallet in my car, which was worth about $100. There was no cash in the wallet, just credit cards. The thief even left his driver's license, which was nice, but they took his 9mm handgun, which was worth about $400, which is not so nice. I'm not worried about the cost of the firearm. Somebody out there's got a firearm with my name attached to it.
Right.
I don't give a fuck that, I gotta replace my gun. No, I'm gonna get pulled over and they're like, you're wanted for murder? Like, no, fuck the money. Like, anyways, a police report was filed because of the gun, but we definitely don't expect to ever see it again. After the police left, my brother started screaming and yelling at me for not locking my car. I debated offering to replace the stolen item since it was in my car, and I left it unlocked, but I've decided not to. He keeps making condescending, passive-aggressive comments, and I'm not sure if I've made the best choice. I mentioned that he lives with me completely bill-free because it factored into my decision-making. Anyways, please let me know if you think I should replace any or all of his stolen items.
No, if he lives there for free, bro, just save up your bread.
Also, if you already knew that she leaves your car unlocked, why would you put your wallet? I can understand you drop it and you accidentally left it in there. But your gun, you make a conscious decision to leave your gun anywhere. You know exactly where it is. Mine is sitting right over here. I know exactly where it is at all times.
Maybe it's not. Maybe this guy's dumb.
Maybe he's dumb. Maybe it's just something he carries around all the time, and it became something like his keys, wallet, firearm, phone, all that stuff. So he'll drops it. But like, you shouldn't. No, you don't leave your gun in the car unless you know that it's locked. It's also not your car. What are you doing, dude?
True.
I don't know what state they live in, so I don't know what the laws are there. But from Wisconsin to Illinois, if I'm keeping my car in Illinois, I cannot bring my firearm out in public. I cannot carry in Illinois.
Knew that the car gets robbed once every bi-weekly. They're on a bi-weekly pay frequency.
It's the same guy. He's just like, it's Tuesday, you know?
Yeah, it's Tuesday. I'm going grocery shopping, honey.
Gotta go rob Jennifer real quick. Like,
yeah.
Like,
that's a full-time job.
Yeah, it's like, I gotta clock in. I gotta go. Oh, they left their car unlocked, so I don't have to break any windows and feel bad. Because he's like, I left his license, you know? Like, I'm an asshole. I'm not a monster, you know?
Are they leaving this nigga treats? Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why do you keep going back?
Like, honestly,
how much stuff did they have?
Honestly, they might not want to break your windows as often as they're willing to just open your door, because a lot of people that rob people, I'm not saying I know, but I feel like if you're checking a door, right, and it's locked, but you don't see any valuables, I don't think they're going to break into your car. That's my logic. I mean, I'm just like, I don't see anything. Yeah. But if I see a laptop sitting in your passenger seat and your guitar's locked, I'm getting that fucking laptop.
Is there a laptop there every fucking week?
That's what I'm saying. She says, she says I don't leave valuables in my car.
Okay, I think she's lying. I don't know.
You know, because if they're breaking the windows, it's because they see something of value.
Right.
Because I've had my car broken into before, and it was because I had something of value in it. Like, it's not rocket science. I mean, criminals might be dumb, but they're not like zero IQ if they know that they're not gonna. Or just get a better alarm on your car, or like a security system or something. I know you're in a crime-ridden area, like, but dude, if you're just like, yeah, it's cheaper not to replace the windows. What is your insurance like? Like, what are you doing?
Did you just call these people's neighborhood crime-ridden, bro?
That's what it said that's what it said. I live in a fairly crime-ridden area. That's what it says in the post. Oh
damn, she said that?
Yeah, she's just like, I live in a place where your car is gonna get robbed. It's just what it is.
Okay. She knows. Everybody knows it's gonna get. That's my point.
Yeah,
he's dumb.
He's dumb for leaving it in there. It's at your big age. You're not taking your gun with you in your wallet. You're not. The second you leave the car, you're not going, okay, phone,
he
wallet,
knew
keys,
it was gonna get stolen, bro.
You knew.
He might as well have.
Especially since he's constantly making fun of her for leaving her car unlocked. Yet you leave your shit in her fucking car, knowing she's probably not gonna lock it. That's your fault.
You know what?
You replace it. Side. You replace it. You fucker.
I'm on her side.
No, she doesn't owe him shit.
Yeah.
He's living there rent free. Go get a job, Fucking
Exactly.
loser.
What, you're rent free? Even if you're making $600 bi-weekly, if you're living rent free, you can make something shake.
You can
You
do
know what I mean,
something.
bro?
Wait, what?
You can do, yeah. You know,
Make something shake. What do you mean?
you can make something shake.
You can make something shake?
Things shake, you know?
All right.
Shake, yeah.
Okay, so our verdict, not the asshole. The verdict on Reddit, also not the asshole. Hold on, I lost it. I'm trying to get top comment. Top comment says, "Who leaves a wallet and a gun in the car?" In an unlocked car in a bad neighborhood too. That's another.
You're right.
And then somebody commented on that one, a stooge. And then also in somebody else's car as well. They called him a stooge. Hilarious.
That's crazy, bro. Stooge is crazy.
And then somebody
That's
said,
unusual.
yeah, and with the temper tantrum he threw, it's probably a good thing he no longer has said gun. I mean, people are allowed to get upset. I mean, people with firearms aren't just going to start shooting when they get upset. Yeah, he threw a temper tantrum, but he lost his gun. That's his baby. My gun's my baby. I take it everywhere. But, I mean, it's not rocket science. If you have a gun, take it with you. If you're leaving it in the car, make sure it's locked. It's not that hard. But if you're in a crime-ridden area, why don't you have your gun on you at all times? Why are you lacking, bro? What's going on?
Crime ridden is just, it's so crazy to me.
You
crime
got
ridden.
caught lacking. I'm white, but I'm from the hood. I know you don't get caught lacking. Like, you leave that shit in the car, not only is your shit getting stolen, but you're getting robbed.
Yeah.
You don't got your shit on you? Damn, that's tragic. Run me your pockets. Look, come on now. Even I know that. Anyways, moving on. He's the asshole. Moving on. Any comments on that one you got?
Yeah, he's a dickhead. You know, what the fuck is wrong with you? You live at a house for free. Please do something. Do anything. Learn Spanish. I don't know, bro. Do something.
Learn Spanish. All right. So moving on. This one's the longer one. And I didn't read it again, so it may not fit the title. It might not fit our subject. What?
Before you do the longer one, do we want to do
Our weekly buffer.
our weekly buffer?
Sure. Let's do our weekly buffer. It's a little early in the episode, but I don't think we're gonna need any type of palate cleanser or anything. So, because these topics are pretty mild. How was your week?
It was cool. I went to Dreamville Fest, the very last Dreamville Fest, so that was cool. It was nice to experience that. And my legs hurt, my knees hurt, mold.
I heard Big X was fantastic.
I missed him.
Oh, you missed him? I heard
I
that.
know. I wanted to see him so bad.
I saw a video of the security guards jamming the fuck out.
Damn.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I just know his shit, bro.
so is that all you did? Dreamville? That's fucking dope. Who was your favorite performance from Dreamville?
Keisha Cole.
Oh,
Even though she said "fuck me," you know.
what did she say?
She said, "Look, so Keisha Cole, y'all might know, y'all might not know if you're listening. If you've been on TikTok, you might have seen it. But Keisha Cole was like, you know, doing shout outs. Hey, ladies, where you at? And everybody screams, right? She's like, fellas, you out there? And, you know, the fellas are like, yeah. She say, fuck y'all. I was like, damn. I was like, wow. I get it. Yeah, I feel it. But, you know, damn.
Ouch, Keisha.
Ouch, yeah.
I love you, Keisha
You know,
Cole.
and we were vibing out, and then she did it again. I didn't get caught the second time though.
Nah,
Me and
you
Kendall.
weren't yelling. You weren't
We
like,
didn't get
yeah,
caught.
I'm here
No.
too. Fuck y'all. Oh.
When she said, fellas, where you at the second time, me and Kendall immediately looked at each other. It was hilarious.
Nah, not falling for this one, Keisha. Good one.
And then she got them again, bro. Everybody was yelling. I was like, nah, bro, this is crazy.
Again, y'all falling for that? Nah. All the men left. They were offended.
Nah, but hers was my favorite. It was nice.
That's cool. I love Keisha Cole. She's great. My week was decent. Spent the weekend with the lady. Shout out Michaela. Basically just we went on a Dave's Hot Chicken date. Because they recently dropped their cauliflower, like fried cauliflower sandwich. So Michaela can eat there now because she can't eat meat. So it was, oh man, like the next time I'm going, I had like a regular sandwich and then I ate a bite of hers. The next time I'm going, I'm getting that cauliflower sandwich. Like I would actually rather have that one. That one was delicious. So if you're at Dave's Hot Chicken and you're curious, just saying. I mean, if you like cauliflower, it was really good. But if you like cauliflower and you're looking for something new but if you're at Dave's Hot Chicken and you eat meat, you're probably wanting to go for the chicken. But that shit was pretty solid. We had Mexican food. I had my doctor's appointment today. Getting back on some crucial meds now that I have insurance. What's up? Hell yeah. That's about it. I was working. Been a pretty boring week for the most part, except for when I was with the love of my life. Yeah, that's about it. That's the end of our week buffer.
That's nice.
Going back into our Reddit stories here. Again, this one is long, so brace yourselves. And there's an update. I will stop and we will discuss before the update, and then I'll read the update. So. And again, at your big age is our topic, and this is why I fit this one in. Am I the asshole? My husband woke me up in the middle of the night for a dream. At your big age. Anyways. My husband is a bit of a drama queen. He is needy when he gets sick, very in touch with his feelings, and communicative. That's just a man. Are you complaining that he's communicative and in touch with his feelings? Like, I'm sorry. My bad, yo. I love him, but sometimes he's a bit much. Last week I got COVID. I was in bed for 4 days, and he slept in the spare room so that he minimized exposure. Last night he slept in bed with me for the second night back. At 1 a.m., he rolls out of bed onto the floor, moaning loudly. I thought he was having a heart attack. He gets up and walks into the bathroom and falls to the floor. I was up now and trying to figure out what to do because all he was doing was moaning. He finally says, pour water over him, so I get a cup of water and pour water over him. I felt him. He was pretty hot, so I figured he got COVID. Then he tells me to put on the shower for him, so I did. He's still laying on the floor, not talking. He gets in the shower, then stays in it for a while. He sat in the shower. He finally gets in bed, and I was prepared to get him some medicine to bring down the fever. And then he tells me he had a bad dream. This whole drama was all because of a freaking bad dream. Not COVID, not a heart attack. A bad dream where he was being stabbed repeatedly. To top it all off, he fell right back to sleep, and I was up for 2 more hours trying to get back to sleep. Needless to say, I woke up pissed. He felt I wasn't being sensitive to his needs. I've never had a bad dream like that, so maybe I was. But at the same time, who does that? Wakes their spouse up in a panic, not communicating, and then completely disregard for their sleeping spouse, just hops back into bed like it was no big deal, and then gets his feelings hurt because I'm tired and irritated. A little backstory. My dad is a narcissist and frequently did things like this to my mom and us. He would lay down in the middle of the hallway when he was sick and make us walk over him while he moaned in agony.
What the fuck? He was dramatic.
Bro, he was
sassy.
I don't know if that's a narcissist. Man. That's just a baby man. That's just
had a whole bunch of sass to him.
He would throw temper tantrums because he wasn't the center of attention, or he would have angry outbursts and throw things. Okay, maybe he was a little bit of a narcissist. I had a little PTSD flashback because of what my husband did last night. I'm an officially diagnosed person with PTSD caused during my childhood by my father, and have participated in EMDR therapy. I don't know what that means. I also take prescription medicine and melatonin to go to sleep and stay asleep, so sleep is an important commodity in my world. We've been together for 3 years and married for 2. This is not either of our first marriages. We're in our 50s and have grown children. None of my other relationships had random nightmare drama. So, am I the asshole? Huh?
No.
No. So
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no, just because you did take care of him. You were tired and irritated because it was what, 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 1 a.m. I mean, you're gonna be tired and irritated, but at least you still helped him. You know, you can be tired and irritated. You helped him. I mean, I don't know what they said about this causing how much turmoil this is causing in your marriage, but if this is the first time he's ever done it in 3 years, I don't know. Maybe he needs therapy.
Fine.
That's not like, I mean, this isn't like an at your big age thing. This is like, because you know, people have nightmares. People go through things. I mean, she said that he's a bit of a drama queen because he's very in touch with his feelings and communicative. She might be an asshole. Like, I think, like, I'm thinking back to that and thinking like, oh, poor her. She has a husband who loves her and wants to communicate his feelings. Oh, what the fuck? She might be an asshole. I'm just saying, because I feel like if he was none of those things, if he was distant, not in touch with his feelings, and didn't communicate, she'd be complaining about something else. So she's just gonna complain no matter what. So she might be an asshole. I might say she's an asshole.
Yeah.
He's in touch with his feelings. Maybe he has PTSD from something. Maybe he's been stabbed.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe, but like, you know, I don't know. You gotta get that checked out. You know?
Right. Go get therapy. Like, we're big advocates of therapy in this podcast. Everybody should have therapy. Even if there's nothing wrong with you, you should go get therapy. But if you're having nightmares, I mean, therapy's not going to cure it, but you're going to figure out where they came from. So, like, you know, go get therapy if you're having those types of issues. It's not that hard.
Yeah, seek help.
Seek help. Always seek help. But if your wife is being kind of an asshole about you having a nightmare, which is something that you don't really have any control over whatsoever, like, you know, like, maybe you should find somebody else. You're only 3 years into this marriage. I think you should probably find somebody else who's not complaining that you're communicative and in touch with your feelings. You're 50 years old. You should be. She shouldn't be mad that somebody is in touch with their feelings.
Wait, they're 50?
They're 50.
Oh.
So we're in our 50s. Yeah, she said we're in our 50s and have grown children.
I didn't know this nigga was geriatric, you know?
Yeah, so he might have PTSD too. Like, she's only talking really about herself.
Nigga old as shit.
She may not be considering anything of him.
Bro,
I mean, her father's a narcissist. She might be one too, you know?
Old.
They're old, and she's like, well, I have PTSD from this, this, and this. If he's having nightmares that he was being stabbed multiple times, and you didn't ask
crazy.
him...
He might have, like, schizophrenia.
He might have either schizophrenia, or he's been through something similar to that. Maybe he was in a war. Maybe he was stabbed multiple times.
Well, but we don't know the story.
We don't know it. But luckily...
It's gotta be something. It sounds crazy.
We have an update.
Okay, bad.
All right.
Bad.
Update. After posting this and getting feedback, I let him know about my past experiences with my dad, the fact that I was genuinely debating calling 911, and asked him if he's done this before. He also knows my sleep troubles, so we talked a little bit about that. He and I really do have a great relationship. I love him. I just didn't know how to respond to this because it's never happened to me before, and I was super tired this morning. I even took a nap today, which my doctor says I shouldn't do to keep my sleep regular. I found out that this has happened before about 2 years ago before we even started living together. He says it happens when he's stressed. He and I don't share finances except for home expenses, and he's a freelancer. He's stressed about taxes. I did tell him that we need to go see a doctor if this gets any worse, just to check if there's anything we can do to alleviate this in the future for him, and he needs to talk to me about what's stressing him out. Okay, so they're getting it checked out. I don't see any more comments from OP, but the top comment says, not the asshole. No one wants to be woken up in a panic in the middle of the night. Could it be that your husband wasn't fully awake, so he wasn't behaving normally? Like if it were the middle of the afternoon and he was really sick Would he be so dramatic? You may have to cut him a break if he perhaps wasn't fully cognizant of what he was doing. That's what I was thinking with the laying on the floor.
Demons.
Right, with the laying on the floor, moaning, asking her to pour water on him. He may not have even been awake. Like,
help me,
please. Valix got a hold of me.
Oh my gosh.
I want to know what he meant by moaning. Just sitting on the ground, just going, oh.
Hope he's not doing that when his daughter and his wife is going over here. His daughter.
Oh, please.
Justin.
Help me. Yeah. Not the asshole. I don't think anybody's an asshole in this story. She's not an asshole for reacting how she did when she was woken up in the middle of the night. And he's not the asshole for just having a nightmare.
Right. Yeah, I think that man,
he needs some help. He needs some help for sure.
Him, yeah, somebody.
So, unfortunately, it didn't really fit into our topic, but, whatever. Good
cool.
story. Good story.
Right.
Still a good story. Get therapy, guys.
Get therapy. It's okay. It's scary at first. Sometimes it feels like it's not working, but just stick to it, and you'll figure something out.
So,
and if you don't,
yeah,
take your time.
Yeah, you don't have to get therapy, but because there are other means of,
Yeah.
But I will always advocate for getting therapy. If you think even the slightest thing is wrong with your mental health, you should go get it.
Take care of yourself.
Please take care of yourself. Anyways, moving on. Again, I did not read these ones, so I did not actually see that this one was so long. But this one is long.
Let's do it.
Am I the asshole for keeping no contact with my sister after her husband, in parentheses, my ex, died? So, this is another one that Grace sent me. And this comes from the subreddit AITAH. So shout out my sister Grace for sending me this one. This is another one that kind of was supposed to fit into the sibling rivalry one, but this is just seems interesting. And again, it doesn't really have anything to do with our topic. So fuck a topic. We're just doing Reddit stories today.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. We ball. So, am I the asshole for keeping no contact with my sister after her husband, my ex, died? When I, 22 female, was 14, I started dating Jace, who was 15 at the time. We were together for 3 years. We'd known each other for years, and I had always had the biggest crush on him. My sister Lauren, 23 now, knew. She was one of my best friends, and I thought that we told each other everything. But Lauren and Jace were cheating behind my back when Lauren got pregnant. Oof. Wait. 14 and 15. They were only dating for 3 years. And she got pregnant? Damn. Anyways. I didn't know at first and was the first person she told, and I supported her. It was only after she told our parents and they pushed her to say who the father was that she confessed. I broke up with Jace, who didn't care. He was done with me and wanted Lauren anyways. While Lauren kept begging me to forgive her and for hurting me and begging me to still be close to her, I refused when Lauren moved in with Jace and his family. It was relief. Oh, sorry. When Lauren and Jace moved in with his family, it was a relief. Sorry, there's typos. My parents attempted to force forgiveness on me. They took me to a church therapist, and they had a number of talks with me about Lauren being my sister for life and Jace just being a high school boyfriend. Taking a pause here. You don't have to forgive anybody, whether they're family or not. If they fuck you over, they fuck you over. If your sister is knowingly fucking your boyfriend, you can go no contact without feeling any sort of guilt. Like, that's...
You're valid. Your feelings are valid.
Your feelings are valid. You don't have to forgive people just because they're your sister, cousin, mother, brother, daughter, whatever. You don't have to do any of that.
I do, but you don't have to.
Well, nobody in your family is really gonna do you that dirty, you know?
That's true, but I'm just saying, you know.
And even if they did, it is up to you, you know? It's all up to you. Nobody can force you to forgive somebody. Especially, you can say it and say, like, I forgive you, but, like, deep in your heart, it'd be like, that's a lie, you know?
Darkness.
Whatever. All right, moving on. All it did was push me away from my parents, and when I turned 18, I moved in with my grandma. I had very low contact with my parents and no contact with Lauren and Jace. They got married just before the baby was born, and I ignored the invite. I ignored when they had their first and then the second kid. Lauren made several attempts to speak to me and apologized more, but I ignored them, and I told extended family that I wasn't going to change my mind. Some were quick to say I was a silly child and I'd regret throwing my sister away. Others said I was so young and we both were, and hurting people's feelings when you're young happens, and why couldn't I hate Jace and forgive Lauren? Okay. My grandma always said nobody was making it better by pushing. Grandma's a legend. Grandma stood by me through all of this. When Lauren asked her to help pull off a surprise reunion so she could speak to me, Grandma turned her down. She told Lauren she wasn't coming to the house as long as I lived there. And she told her she would not help her trick me or anything crazy like that. Some of the Wider family, my parents included, Wider, like W-I-D-E-R. I know it sounds like whiter.
That's what I thought.
Some of the white people, but some of the Wider family are mad at my grandma, but she said if Lauren can have her mistakes, quote in quotes, forgiven by everyone else and be allowed to feel and do what she wants, then I should be given the same grace. But it was argued always that the difference was I was ending a relationship for good while Lauren made a, quote, single mistake. I've heard this so much about cheating. Cheating is not a single mistake. You make like 20 or 30 conscious decisions up to the fucking. Oh, he texted you and said that he was interested in you. You reciprocated the interest. You got in your car. You went to his house. He answered the door. You went into the house. You took off his pants. You sucked his dick. You sucked it. What?
Oh my gosh. What? You licked his pankies.
You You made him dinner after. Like, this is...
You rubbed his ears? Yeah, what the hell?
Like, this is... Cheating is a series of mistakes. It's not one simple mistake. And apparently, so let me, if I'm not mistaken, they said that they were cheating for a while and she ended up getting pregnant. That's a lot of mistakes. That's like a couple hundred, you know? Like, that's not just a simple mistake. All right, moving on because it gets juicier.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, last month, Jace died suddenly. I don't know.
What the
fuck? I don't know what happened exactly, but Grandma got the call about it. Then more calls came and asked me to finally move on and speak to Lauren and support her as a sister. Oh, support her as a sister should. I didn't. I didn't go to the funeral, and neither did Grandma, actually. She said even if she had wanted to, she knew the time would be spent trying to browbeat her into forcing me to reconcile with Lauren, and a funeral is not the place for that. So she was removing herself from that. Grandma's fucking dope, dude. Like,
yeah, bro, she's real.
Grandma is so real.
Not following her, like, as a family is crazy.
That's insane. Like, Grandma is a legend, and she should be celebrated. Okay, 2 more paragraphs. Grandma has been getting shit from so many people in the family who think I should have let go of the no contact now that Jace is dead. Since I never answer to any family members who think I need to forgive Lauren, they go through her. I hate that she deals with it, but she doesn't block them because she wants to see how far they'll go with her. She said they're helping her trim her will, which I find funny, and I love Grandma's humor. Bro, Grandma's dope as fuck. Okay, I'm gonna stop stopping because I only got one paragraph.
Shout out to Grandma.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going because I only got one paragraph left. But I feel awful that she's getting the abuse from the rest of the family. It made me want to ask if I'm the asshole for keeping the no contact going with Lauren, and if people outside my family think I'm a monster. I have the support of my friends and also some family. It's just, I know we were really young when all this happened. I know once Jace cheated with Lauren, he would have done it with anyone. Very true. So I know it's not like we'd have lasted like I imagined. But Lauren doing it to me just makes it worse because I loved and trusted and was there for her. So she betrayed me even leaned on me when their cheating led to a pregnancy. Ever since I found out, I wished she wasn't my sister. I could never see even a civil relationship for us in the future, but I'm aware that it might make people think I'm the asshole and not her, especially now that Jace has died. So am I the asshole? No.
No.
I will say that I feel like eventually she might change her mind because it did happen when they were teenagers.
So. Yeah. But you're valid, your feelings.
Because right now, even with all of this drama, they're only 22 and 23. So it's not like...
Yeah, they got time.
And they were 14 and 15 when they started dating. I don't know when they actually cheated and had the baby, but...
What the hell?
I guess so. Jace was 18 when... They were both 18. So Lauren and Jace were 18 when they found out. So, they're adults, but they were basically children.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
I think you're not the asshole for wanting to keep no contact, but I feel like you might change your mind eventually. It's still pretty fresh, though, Like, it's only been a couple years.
Right.
So, like...
Might need to settle in.
I mean, a 3-year-long relationship.
They got plenty of... Yeah. They got plenty of time, though.
I will
3
say...
years will pass for them.
I think she's making the right move. Because she's like, I'm mad at both of them. Because that's, you should be mad. You should be mad at the guy who cheated on you, for sure. But if the girl he cheated on you with knew that you two were dating, be mad at her too. If she instigated it, like maybe he wasn't even interested in her until she showed interest, because that's what a lot of cheaters do. They're like, oh, this person wants me. I'm gonna pursue it. So it's like, yeah, be mad at her. She knew that you guys were dating. You guys were dating for 3 years, and she's just like, yeah, I'll fuck my sister's boyfriend. Fuck her. Get the fuck out of here. Like, no.
Yeah, be mad at who you want to be mad at. Be mad at everyone.
Yeah, be mad at the world. Who cares? But like, no, you are valid in not keeping contact with her. And your grandma, let me meet your grandma. She's dope.
Please, yeah, I'll go out for
dope.
drinks with her. She's cool.
I feel like she's one of those old people. I'll be like, yo, I would talk to you for hours. Like that. She is dope.
She's got some stories to tell for sure.
For sure, she sounds very smart. Yeah, that's a good one. That one was long as fuck. So top comment, not the asshole, not even close. Your grandma is a legend. And then OP responded, she is. I would have been so lost without her. She's my favorite person. I hope I can be like her as I grow up. It sounds like you're already on your way.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah, you're doing just fine. I think you will be just fine.
Baby.
Proud of you. You seem like you have probably been to therapy because you're pretty smart emotionally. I love the trimming her will part of people who are just like, yo, tell her to forget. And it's like, well, you're cut. Get the fuck out. Like, I don't like you, so I'm cutting you from the will. Like, she's dope as fuck.
That's pretty, that's strong-willed.
That's a strong-willed person, for sure. Now, I have one more, I think.
Okay.
And this one, it works pretty well with the topic, from what I can see. It was, again, supposed to be in the other one, but it kind of fits in. And this one is not crazy long. It looks like it's a fucking one run-on sentence, but it's a pretty big paragraph. But so forgive me again if I have to slow down or have to repeat myself because of either typos, and I've also been drinking. So
you're about to sound like a robot.
I am?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, so am I the asshole for calling my entire family out for babying my younger sibling? As the youngest sibling, I never really got babied. I don't think you really...
I did sometimes.
You did sometimes. I think I got babied. I mean, a little bit, but I mean, we were both also the only boys. So it's like we weren't.
You were also bad.
I was also a badass kid too. Like I was terrible. I was stealing. And then once I got a little later, I was getting into fights. Like I was just not a good kid. Bad in school.
I got in fights, but they weren't my fault.
Sure. Anyways, okay. Sorry for formatting. I'm on mobile. For obvious reasons, the names will be changed. Me equals me. My younger sibling, we'll call them Vance. So I, 25 female, have a younger sibling, 24, who for our entire lives has not only been spoiled, but blatantly coddled. It's the same thing. They've done unforgivable things, in my opinion, but not in my family's, apparently. From stealing to calling CPS on my step-parent because they wanted to see our biological parent, even though our parents always made it a point to never keep us from our biological parents, and to making insane accusations against a family member. It's been like this since I can remember, and my parents, my mother mostly, has refused to do anything about it. When I turned 22 during COVID, actually, I met my husband. We got married when we were 24, and now we're expecting our first child. We're staying with my grandmother for the time being because I'm high risk, and our place wasn't very suitable for me. Well, Vance? They said Vance at first, but I think they meant to say Vince. Okay, Vince's significant other went to lockup, so they're living with my grandmother again. They've stolen, again, not only from me, but my husband, our older sister, and our parents. And no one will confront them or reprimand them. So I did, because I'm genuinely sick of my stuff being taken when I'm not around, and they've taken some sentimental things now, i.e. the book and candles from my wedding. So I called them out, and like always, my family started in on me, yelling about how it's not my place to yell at my sibling and blah, blah, blah. Here's where I made the asshole. I flat out told them it's my family's fault that they're like this, and that if they don't figure out something with Vince, be it therapy or forcing them to give back the stuff they stole, we're moving out before the baby is born, and none of them will be allowed around them, or around him, because they clearly have no respect for my family. Now they're making me feel guilty for making that choice, but I can't find it in myself to go back on it. So am I the asshole? To me, it feels like I'm just trying to protect my peace and my family. I'll update with if any questions get asked. No. Easy. One of the easiest no's I have ever seen. I think that should have been called out so much earlier. Like
he has to be punished.
Okay, Satan. You fucking
He has to be punished.
He does. I think first off, stealing your shit, like, fuck out of here.
His name is Vince too. Are they Italian? Because that's crazy. You gotta punish him.
Be like, you left it laying around. What am I supposed to do? Not grab it? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, no, that one's almost as easy as it comes. Like, if this is a constant issue, like they're stealing and, which
Yeah, no.
I used to steal.
You gotta cut that shit out.
I used to steal when I was a kid, and I don't think my mom's forgiven me since. Stole a lot of money from my mom. Good. You don't have to forgive anybody. You don't have to forgive shit. Like, this is like... This one was easy. The CPS thing is insane. Like, I want to go see my mom.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
No, you can't go see your mom.
I'm gonna call CPS. Yeah.
You can't go see your mom. It's not
That's
her weekend.
entitlement.
And you're like, okay, call CPS. Get the fuck. I would have been like, you know what? Go see your mom. You can't come back here anymore. Fuck you.
What race do you think they are?
What race? These are white people. For sure, these are white people.
Oh, okay.
For sure. Black people ain't tolerating that stealing shit. Like, you took my book? I'll whoop your ass. I don't think it's happening. No, I don't think so. This one's easy, and I don't think you would be an asshole for going no contact with these people and anybody who supports them, because, like...
Do whatever you want, man.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
But,
top comment, not the asshole. You're within your You're within your right to protect your child from toxic family environments. You heard it here. You're within your whites, but you're within your right to protect your child from toxic family environments that will continue to push generational trauma on to the next generation. Yeah, I wouldn't want that person around my child, because I don't want them teaching my child anything that they do. No.
Right.
That's an easy one. I mean, I was hoping that one would last a little longer because we're only going on like 50 minutes right now.
Short episode.
Short episode for sure.
Well,
But that's all I got. I mean, if you have any other ones, anything else to add?
I wish we had the Jeopardy song, and then we could just talk while it goes out. You know?
I mean,
Just right off into the sunset.
yeah, this was a very unorganized episode, but it is our 5th one, which is huge. So I wish I had something better planned, but I will definitely have something much bigger planned for our 10th episode. I think
number 10's gonna be crazy.
Number 10's gonna be
party.
wild. Probably have a guest.
There's a rhino.
A rhino
There's a rhino
for our 10th.
for our 10th. Yep.
You're gonna buy it or rent it?
A rhino? No, like a rhino pill. No.
Oh, you're just gonna be hard during. Please don't. Actually, that's
All right, guys. Make
All
sure
right.
you like, share,
Please
download,
share.
listen. Just give us a chance. You know, and let other people give us a chance. If you like us, let us know. Send feedback.
And I put another little thing. I did post about our 4th episode that was just posted about conspiracy theories. We weren't able to fit really. Rashid was able to fit his suggestions, but I got a bunch of suggestions about conspiracy theories, and I didn't do any of them. So we will have another episode eventually on conspiracy theories again, and I will only be using follower or listener given conspiracy theories. So send them in. Text me if you have my number. Send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. With any conspiracy theories you might have, I'll do some research on it, and I will bring it up in our next conspiracy theory episode. But I'll wait for that to be my episode since I'm going to be using a lot of my own stuff. But
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing.
do you have
As always, guys.
Hold on, wait. Do you have a topic for next week's?
I do.
You do?
It's a surprise.
Oh, okay. Well, stay tuned. And Rashid,
And stay trash.
stay trash.
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.